Okay, we're going to look at some projectiles. Projectiles are objects which are thrown and gravity is acted on them, and when they're thrown they follow this kind of parabolic motion which we can then link closely to quadratic functions. So for this question we're going to say a ball is kicked in the air. The path followed by the ball is in the shape of a parabola, as you can see, and the height of the parabola depends on time, and the height of the parabola is given by -2 lots of the time, bracket time minus 6. The question then says, for how long is the ball in the air? Well, the ball is in the air for as long as it comes off the ground, so at time 0 it travels with the ground and then it lands on the ground again. Now if you think about it in the context of quadratics, the ground represents the roots there, and the roots are when the quadratic is equal to 0. And we know that when we're looking for the roots and we solve a quadratic, we do so by making it equal to 0. So that's what we'll do. Make it equal to 0, which means that could be 0 or that could be 0. Minus 2t could be 0, or t minus 6 could be 0. Minus 2 times what gives me 0? That is 0. And bring the minus 6 over, and that would be t equals 6. So the ball is on the ground at t equals 0 seconds at the start and t equals 6 seconds. Therefore, it's been in the air for 6 seconds. Question B says calculate the maximum height of the ball. Well, from symmetry, we could take a good educated guess, and it would be right, that the ball will reach its maximum height after 3 seconds. So we want to find the height after 3 seconds. That's quite a simple thing to do. We go back to the original equation which calculates height, and we sub in t equals 3 for 3 seconds. So where I see t, I'm going to replace it with 3. So that will be minus 2 lots of 3 times 3 minus 6. That's minus 6 times minus 3, and that will be plus 18 meters. Okay, next one. The diagram shows the path of an arrow which is fired into the air. The height h meters of the arrow is given by the formula height, which depends on time, is equal to 10t minus t squared. After how many seconds will the arrow first be at a height of 9 meters? Okay, so the question is asking for what is the time when the height is equal to 9. So the question is telling me to make the height equal to 9. So 9 equals 10t minus t squared. That's a quadratic equation. Bring everything across, make it equal to 0. So change the sign of that, and that will give me t squared minus 10t plus 9 is equal to 0. Two numbers that multiply give 9, add together give minus 10. That will be t minus 1 bracket t minus 9, which means t minus 1 could be 0, or t minus 9 could be 0, which is t equals 1 or t equals 9. So it will first be at a height of 9 meters, rather, after 1 second. Part B then says, will the arrow reach a height of 30 meters? So will its peak height reach 30 meters? Well, we know that after 1 second it will reach 9 meters, and after 9 seconds it will reach the same height. We can then, from symmetry, see that halfway between 1 and 9 will give me the peak height in terms of the time. So that will occur after 5 seconds. So let's investigate whether the height will reach reach 30 metres or above or below after 5 seconds, because we know that the peak height will occur after 5 seconds, since that lies halfway in between 1 and 9 here. So the formula again was 10t minus t squared, and I'm subbing in t equals 5. So that will be 10 lots of 5 minus 5 squared. That's 50 take away 25, and that's 25 metres. So the answer would be no, it only reaches 25 metres.